Approaching top of the stretch, Beastmark, Steve Mahar, Ginger Money, Gord Hennessy. Daily Odds, Lonnie Stokes, Blyce Last, Tim Merzetti. Seattle Secret, John Davidson. Mactaquack Misty, Mark Collett. Basie Street, Dirk Duncan. To the outside is Calavrita Zeus. Gilles Berriot, 8 starters. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Blyce Last going for the early lead up on the inside. From the rail position is Beastmark. Settling in third is Ginger Money racing fourth. Early on the rail is Daily Odds as they hit the first turn. Settling in fifth now Mactaquack Misty. Calavrita Zeus now gets to sixth. Then it's Seattle Secret. Your trailer is Basie Street as they now race single file up the backstretch. Racing to the opening quarter, and your leader is Beastmark. He leads a length and a half. Racing in second is Blyce Last. Ginger Money looks at him from third. Racing fourth is Daily Odds. Mactaquack Misty handles the fifth position. Then Calavrita Zeus out and moving from sixth that opening quarter in 31 and 3. Then back to Seattle Secret, and your trailer is Basie Street as they race towards the 3/8, and up front cutting it out. Still a length and a half lead for Beastmark. He is on top as they tip off the turn. Racing in second, Blyce Last on the outside. Daily Odds is now on the outside. He now gets to second, racing third on the inside is Blyce Last. Calavrita Zeus on the outside with the cover from fourth. Then it's Ginger Money, Seattle Secret, the opening half, and 4 and 2. Then it's back to Basie Street and Mactaquack Misty getting shuffled back past the opening half as they race towards the 5/8. And up front, Beastmark still your leader. On the outside, Daily Odds right there as well as Blyce Last. Calavrita Zeus looking to tip 3 wide and does now from fourth. Then Ginger Money, Seattle Secret going on. Then it's Mactaquack Misty, and your trailer Basie Street is Calavrita Zeus. Quickly has gone from fourth to first, and he is now your leader. 3/4 in 1:36. The 2-year-old Calavrita Zeus now out by 2.5. Beastmark second, racing third, Blyce Last. A battle right there for fourth is Seattle Secret. In between horses is Daily Odds as they tip off the turn for home, and it's all Calavrita Zeus leading now by about 5 lengths. Beastmark second, a battle royal for third. On the outside, Seattle Secret coming on in deep stretch. It's not in doubt. Calavrita Zeus wins. Then in for second, Seattle Secret. Daily Odds takes the show spot. Then Blyce Last fourth, Beastmark fifth. Then it was Mactaquack Misty, Ginger Money, and Basie Street. Time for the mile, 2:06 and 3. On the track, or parading now, is the unofficial winner of race number 1, number 8, Calavrita Zeus. A brown colt, 2 by Largo, out of Get Going Now, she by Crackers. Owned by Paul Dares of St. John, trained and driven by Gilles Berriot. For Calavrita Zeus, 3 lifetime starts, 3 lifetime wins. The colt remains undefeated. He wins this afternoon over the off-track, 2:06 and 3. Pacing his last half, 1:02 and 1. Coming his last quarter in 30 and 3. Calavrita Zeus, Gilles Berriot, they take race number 1, 2:06. Starters for race number 2 are at the gate. Gate is moving. All set for race number 2, Spear Choker, Gord Hennessy. Armbro Razor, John Davidson. Maple Cookie, Louis Bellevaux. LD's Gregory, Dirk Duncan. RB Vladimir, Gilles Berriot. Outside to Princetown Judy. And Brian Moore, 6 starters. Race 2, here they come. They're off and pacing and leaving out quickly from post 1. Spear Choker going for the early lead. Challenge though from post 2 by Armbro Razor as they dip into the first turn. Getting away third is Maple Cookie. Racing fourth, LD's Gregory. RB Vladimir is fifth, and trailing Princetown Judy's. They're past the 8th and on up the backstretch to the quarter. And he had to work to get there, but Armbro Razor now clears the front. Armbro Razor, your leader now. Racing second is Spear Choker. Racing third is Maple Cookie. Looking at it from fourth is LD's Gregory, then RB Vladimir, and Princetown Judy after a quarter of 30 and 2. Up front, a length and a half now. Armbro Razor in control. Racing in second, Spear Choker. Here comes Maple Cookie. Off the rail, a first over move from third. Following the cover, LD's Gregory. Then it's RB Vladimir and back to Princetown Judy as they come through the stretch in front of the grandstand for the first time. Armbro Razor on top. On the outside, Maple Cookie challenging second. Racing third, Spear Choker. LD's Gregory outside. Then it's RB Vladimir and trailing Princetown Judy, and RB Vladimir is off stride, and Princetown Judy around him okay. That opening half 1:01 and 3 as RB Vladimir is pulling up. They hit the 5/8 and go on up the backstretch, racing on to the 3/4. Armbro Razor turns it on. Moving out now, leading by 2 and making it more. Armbro Razor Spear Choker gets back to second on the inside. Racing third, Maple Cookie. LD's Gregory still outside fourth and way wide. That's Princetown Judy, 3/4 in 1:33. It's still Armbro Razor. A battle royal for second. Inside is Spear Choker and way wide. On the outside, Princetown Judy. She now gets to second as they tip off the turn for home. And your leader is Armbro Razor. Armbro Razor. In for second now, Princetown Judy. Third is Spear Choker. In deep stretch, they're not going to catch. He wins easily today, Armbro Razor. Princetown Judy for second. Maple Cookie, Spear Choker. Then it was LD's Gregory again, RB Vladimir pulling up. Time for the mile, 2:04 and 3. Back to the wire now. Your unofficial winner of race number 2. It's number 2, Armbro Razor. A bay gelding 6 by Direct Scooter out of the Oil Burner Dam, very smooth. Owned and trained by Wayne Watson of Attleboro, Massachusetts. John Davidson gets the call for the second straight week, and he returns a winner for the second straight week in 2:04 and 3. Again, though, Armbro Razor has been claimed out of race number 2 by Marie Calder. The gate is in motion. The field of 8 approaching top of the stretch. Presidential Gold, Steve Mahar. Aaron Islands, Lonnie Stokes. Spunky Emerson, John Davidson. Country Wedding, Dirk Duncan. Norwell Playboy with Todd Trites. Burton Knight, Brian Moore. Dusty Lane JD with Gilles Barrio. Outside, Dreams Can Come True, Gord Hennessy. 8 starters, third race, here they come. They're off and pacing, and from post 4, Country Wedding going for the early lead. She'll be challenged, though, on the inside by Presidential Gold, who gets away well into the first turn. And your leader, Presidential Gold, Country Wedding, going for it. Getting on the rail third. Now is Spunky Emerson. Back in fourth is Norwell Playboy. Bird Tonight left to go on from 5th. Then racing in 6, Aaron Islands. Dusty Lane JD is 7th. And your trailer to the quarter is Dreams Can Come True as Country Wedding. Has grabbed the top for driver Dirk Duncan, and she's on top past the opening quarter in 30 and 2. Now racing second, Presidential Gold. Third, in along the rail is Spunky Emerson. Burton Knight still parked. He's left to go on from 4th. Now racing 5th on the inside, Norwell Playboy. Dusty Lane JD takes the cover of Burton Knight. Then racing in 7th is Aaron Islands, and your trailer, Dreams Can Come True, but she's out and moving to the opening half, and your leader, Country Wedding, is on top. She's leading a length and a quarter now. Racing in second is Presidential Gold. Racing third after a half in 1:02 is Spunky Emerson, then Burton Knight. Gets a breather now, 4th. Racing 5th. To the outside is Dusty Lane JD. Then it's Norwell Playboy. Dreams Can Come True, and trailing Aaron Islands as they hit the 5/8. On up the backstretch now and driving on to the 3/4. Country Wedding still your leader. Presidential Gold, he's had the pocket trip the entire mile. He's still racing second. Third is Spunky Emerson. Burton Knight is 4th. Dusty Lane JD up the inside 5th. 3/4, 33 and 1. Then it's back to Dreams Can Come True. On the outside, Aaron Islands now 7th in your trailer. Now Norwell Playboy as the field heads towards the 7/8. And on top, Country Wedding. Country Wedding, your leader for driver Dirk Duncan off the turn. Presidential Gold is second on the outside. Is Spunky Emerson third. On the outside coming is Burton Knight. Deep stretch, Country Wedding. She's got a hold here, and she wins. In for second, Presidential Gold. Another tight one for third. Maybe Spunky Emerson, then Burton Knight. Then it was Aaron Islands, Dreams Can Come True, Dusty Lane JD, and Norwell Playboy. Time for the mile, 2:05. To the wire now, you're an official winner of race number 3. It's the 4-entry Country Wedding. Country Wedding, a brown mare 5 by Night Country. Out of Wedding Bell, she by French Chef. Owned by Richard and Dirk Duncan of Presque Isle, Maine. Dirk, the trainer and the driver for Country Wedding. That is her 7th winning trip of the season. She wins on the off track this afternoon, 2:05. Country Wedding. Driver Dirk Duncan taking race number 3, 2:05. Field of 8, Wind at My Back, Brian Moore. To Shida Starfleet, Mark Collett. Susie Poozy, Dirk Duncan. Hughes Return, John Davidson. Shuffle the Decks, Charlie Price. Largo Sun with Charlie Ross. Gambo with Rick Armstrong and Full Marbell. Gord Hennessy, 8 starters, the 4th. Here they come. They're off and pacing, going for the early lead. Wind at My Back. Susie Poozy, Shuffle the Decks is going for it as well. And from post 8, Full Marbell as they race into the first turn. And your leader on the inside. Wind at My Back. Susie Poozy second. Largo Sun gets away now, racing third. Shuffle the Decks backing off to 4th. Then on the outside going on, Full Marbell 5th. Then to Shida Starfleet, Hughes Return. And your trailer and backing off to 8th is Gambo as they race to the opening quarter. And up front, Wind at My Back. He's on top a length and a quarter. Racing second, Susie Poozy, the quarter 31. Racing third is Shuffle the Decks on the outside. Racing on the inside rather, that's Largo Sun third. Shuffle the Decks to the outside, 4th. Then following the cover, Full Marbell is still outside. Then on the inside to Shida Starfleet, Hughes Return is on the move. And your trailer is Gambo to the opening half. Your leader still on top is Wind at My Back. Racing second, Susie Poozy, Shuffle the Decks. Shuffling on the outside. Now gets to second, Susie Poozy third. Full Marbell has got to 4th, the half and 3 and 3. Then it's Largo Sun, Hughes Return to Shida Starfleet and Gambo trailing. They're 4 in and 4 out as they drive towards the 5/8, and they're by that marker now. And Wind at My Back is still on top. Shuffle the Decks outside second. Racing in third, Susie Poozy way wide. Full Marbell now gets to third, Susie Poozy. Largo Sun in between horses looking for racing room. Then on the outside is Hughes Return. Then it's Gambo in your trailer to Shida Starfleet, 3/4, 1:36. And Shuffle the Decks is now your leader. Shuffle the Decks, and on the outside, driving second, Full Marbell, driving hard in neck and neck for the top as they tip off the top turn for home. And it is Shuffle the Decks. Shuffle the Decks, your leader, and on the outside, coming to him on the outside is Full Marbell, but they're not going to catch Shuffle the Decks. Shuffle the Decks in deep stretch, winning, then Full Marbell second. In for third was Gambo, then Hughes Return 4th. Largo Sun 5th, and to Shida Starfleet, Susie Poozy, and Wind at My Back. And the time for the mile, 2:08 and 3. The winner of race number 4, it's number 5, Shuffle the Decks. Shuffle the Decks is a Bay Colt 3 by Paris Dexter out of Dickatrice by Glencoe Skipper. Ome Murray Calder of St. John, trained and driven by Charlie Price for Shuffle the Decks. Third winning trip of the season. He wins this afternoon over the off-track, 2:08 and 3. Shuffle the Decks winning for owner Murray Calder, trainer-driver Charlie Price, winning race 4, 2:08 and 3. At the gate is moving. Field of 7 for our 5th race. Doc Smokin' Joe, driver Gord Hennessy. Happy Ave, Mark Haig. Grandiose with Gilles Berriot. Woodmere Duster, Dirk Duncan. Miss Tahoe, Tony Watson. Dusty Davy, Steve Mahar, and to the outside, Mysterious Ways. And driver Brian Moore, a field of 7 for the 5th. Here they come. They're off and pacing, Grandiose for the early lead, Happy Ave. And on the inside is Doc Smokin' Joe, and the far outside leaving as well as Dusty Davy as they hit the first turn. And they're 3 wide to the opening 8th pole, and up front Happy Ave and Grandiose. On the outside, driving hard second, and Grandiose now grabs the top. Happy Ave fighting for it, though, on the inside. Racing second, racing third, getting away is Doc Smokin' Joe. Then Miss Tahoe looking at it from 4th, and Dusty Davy finds the pylons 5th. Then racing in 6th is Woodmere Duster in your trailer, Mysterious Ways. That opening quarter, 30 seconds flat. Up front, Grandiose sitting up tight second is Happy Ave. Back another 3 lengths in third to Doc Smokin' Joe. Miss Tahoe has 4th, and Dusty Davy 5th. Then Woodmere Duster and trailing Mysterious Ways. They're still single file, no movement yet to the opening half as Grandiose cuts the mile. Racing in second is Happy Ave. Third still is Doc Smokin' Joe. Miss Tahoe fourth. Then Dusty Davy, Woodmere Duster, and your trailer still Mysterious Ways after a half in 1:02 and 2. The field is still single file as they drive towards the 5/8. And they're now there with Grandiose on top, moving out now. She's pulling away from the field, leading now by about 4. Happy Ave second. Off the rail, Doc Smokin' Joe from third. Then Miss Tahoe following that cover from fourth. Then off the rail comes Dusty Davy and forced way wide. From the back, that's Woodmere Duster. Far back to Mysterious Ways, the 3/4 and 34 and 3. Catch Me If You Can. Grandiose, she's on top, leading now by about 8 lengths. Racing second is Doc Smokin' Joe. Miss Tahoe with a late rush on the outside. She now gets to second. Off the turn for home, and Grandiose is well in control. Miss Tahoe with a late surge second. On the inside, Doc Smokin' Joe third. Grandiose, an easy winner here. She wins. Miss Tahoe gets the deuce. In for third. It was tight, maybe. Doc Smokin' Joe. On the outside was Woodmere Duster. Then it was Dusty Davy, Happy Ave, and Mysterious Ways. Time for the mile, 2:07. Back to the wire now. Your unofficial winner of race 5, the 3 entry, Grandiose. A Bay filly 3 by drop-off out of Charlotte Stall. She by Knightley Blue Chip. Owned by Seamus Dooley of Moncton, Sean Dooley of Grand Bay. Sean does the training. Gilles Berriot gets the catch drive this afternoon on Grandiose as she wins her third of the season. She wins this afternoon, 2:07. Grandiose. Driver Gilles Berriot winning 2:07. Lee's Lady Anne, Gord Hennessy. Bred Hanover, Steve Mahar. Monty's Last, Dirk Duncan. Lone Wonder GW, Mark Collett. Shalimar Sentinel, Tony Watson. Rambo's Reflection, John Davidson. Field of 8 starters, race 6. Here they come. They're off and pacing, a good start. Lee's Lady Anne going for the early lead. Up on the inside is Allegro Ellie. Outside, though, Bred Hanover quickly. On the extreme outside, that's Monty's Last as they race into the first turn, and Bred Hanover gets away now to the top. Racing second, Lee's Lady Anne. On the outside, third, that's Monty's Last going on from third, Allegro Ellie fourth. Then racing fifth is River King. Lone Water GW looks at him from sixth. Then racing in seventh, Shalimar Sentinel, in your trailer, Rambo's Reflection. That opening quarter, 30 2/5. Up front, cutting it out, is Bred Hanover. Racing in second, Lee's Lady Anne. Parked is Monty's Last. Then Allegro Ellie racing in fourth. And on the outside, here comes Lone Water GW. River King back on the inside in sixth. And it's Shalimar Sentinel, Rambo's Reflection as they come through the stretch. Racing to the opening half. And your leader up front, Bred Hanover on the outside. Monty's Last now gets to second. She's been parked the whole way. Racing third is Lee's Lady Anne, Lone Water GW. That opening half, 1:02 and 4. Then Allegro Ellie caught in on the pylons, racing in fifth. Then on the outside from sixth, Shalimar Sentinel, River King shuffled back to seventh. And Rambo's Reflection trailing eighth, but she's quickly moving from the back of the pack as they go on up the backstretch, racing to the 3/4, and on top, Bred Hanover out from second. There goes Lee's Lady Anne out to challenge. On the outside, Monty's Last starting to let go third. In between horses, Allegro Ellie way wide. Rambo's Reflection, the 3/4, 1:35. Lee's Lady Anne, your leader now. Bred Hanover second, Allegro Ellie outside third. Racing fourth now up the inside comes River King. Then outside, Monty's Last, Lone Water GW. Then it's Shalimar Sentinel, Rambo's Reflection off the turn for home. And your leader is Lee's Lady Anne in the stretch. Lee's Lady Anne, and on the outside, Allegro Ellie coming on. Gord Hennessy looking to get closer to 1,000. And he does as Lee's Lady Anne wins. Allegro Ellie for second. In for third, River King. Then Bred Hanover for fourth. Rambo's Reflection, Lone Water GW. Then it was Monty's Last and Shalimar Sentinel. Time for the mile, 2:07 and 2. Wire now, your unofficial winner of race 6. It's the 3 entry, Lee's Lady Anne, entered by Colleen Clancy of St. John. Colleen does the training. Gord Hennessy getting career victory number 996 behind Lee's Lady Anne, a bay mare. She's 5 by Tyler's Mark out of Lady Keystone by Keystone Orr. Lee's Lady Anne, Gord Hennessy, career victory number 996. 4 more for Gord to get to 1,000. Lee's Lady Anne winning for Colleen Clancy in 2:07 and 2. Starters for the 7th at the gate. Gate is moving, all set for race 7 of the afternoon. We have a field of 8. Cross Creek Mac, Charlie Miles, Show Me the Honey, Gordy Hennessy. Ender Off Bluegrass, Tony Watson. We have Die High, Charlie Ross. Baby Ransom, Lonnie Stokes. Count Legacy, John Davidson. Chip in the Pocket, Brian Moore. Outside is Country Cam and Jill Berrio. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Die High going for the early lead. Up on the inside is Show Me the Honey. Cross Creek Mac is up on the inside and going for it, as well as Baby Ransom as they hit the first turn. And Die High comes out your leader. She's leading by a length and a half. Cross Creek Mac is now racing second. Show Me the Honey third. Backing off to fourth is Baby Ransom. Ender Off Bluegrass is racing fifth. Then it is Count Legacy, Country Cam, and your trailer to the opening quarter is Chip in the Pocket as Die High. 29 and 2 past that opening quarter. It was Die High, and she's leading by about 4 lengths now. Racing in second is Cross Creek Mac third. Show Me the Honey. Then racing fourth, Baby Ransom. Ender Off Bluegrass is racing in fifth. Then it's Count Legacy racing in seventh. To the opening half-mile marker is Country Cam and your trailer. To the half is Chip in the Pocket as Die High takes him by what looks to be a quick half. 1 minute flat was that opening half as Die High still on top. Racing second is Cross Creek Mac. Racing third is Show Me the Honey, and they're gaining on the leader, Die High. Back in fourth, that is Baby Ransom off the rail. There goes Ender Off Bluegrass off the rail to challenge from fifth. Then on the outside, Country Cam, Count Legacy, and far back to Chip in the Pocket. Die High still leading, but they're coming to her as Cross Creek Mac making a bit of ground. Look at this, up the inside, Count Legacy making all kinds of gains. 132 and 3 past the 3/4. Die High and Count Legacy all the way from 7th now to 2nd and giving chase. Your leader is Die High and Count Legacy on the outside, challenging hard second. Battle on for third on the far outside. Ender Off Bluegrass is coming on in deep stretch. Count Legacy, Baby Ransom coming on. They're neck and neck down to the wire. Baby Ransom gets it. Then in for second was Count Legacy. Ender Off Bluegrass getting on for third. Then it was Die High, Country Cam, Show Me the Honey, Cross Creek Mac, and Chip in the Pocket. Time of the mile, 2:05 and 2. Starters for the 8th race at the gate. Gate is moving, all set for the 8th. The Dare is Spirit, Steve Mahar. H.F. Williams Pride, Brian Moore. J.P. and John Davidson. Corky's Hossin Man Game, Lonnie Stokes. Bordertown Armor, Todd Trites. PJ's Wager, Gilles Berrio. Scorpy and Dirk Duncan. Waterside Apache, Charlie Price. 8 starters, here they come. They're off and pacing. JP going for the early lead. Up on the inside is Adara's Spirit. And on the outside, that's Bordertown Armor racing into the turn. JP, your leader. Adara's Spirit racing in second, third. Left outside, Bordertown Armor settling in fourth. That is H.F. Williams Pride. Then racing fifth is Corky's Hossin Man Game. Racing in sixth, PJ's Wager. Waterside Apache, your trailer. Scorpy trailing the field as Bordertown Armor gets to the opening quarter lead. He's on top. The opening quarter in 30 seconds. JP now takes a seat in second. Racing third at Dara's Spirit. Racing from fourth, that is H.F. Williams Pride. Corky's Hossin Man Game is racing fifth. Then on the outside, PJ's Wager comes out to move as they come off the top turn and through the stretch. Racing to the opening half-mile marker, Bordertown Armor on top. JP is racing second, racing third, and out moving at Dara's Spirit. Then following the cover, H.F. Williams Pride, PJ's Wager. The opening half, 1:01 and 3. Then Corky's Hossin Man Game will take the inside route Then it's Waterside Apache and trailing Scorpy as they race on to the 5/8 and Bordertown Armor still on top. Racing in second is JP Adara Spirit. On the outside, she's fighting hard second. She is second and after the leader. JP along the pylons third. Right there fourth is HF Williams Pride. Then PJ's Wager, Corky's Hoss and Man Game. Then it's Scorpy. Outside Waterside Apache, the 3/4, 1:33. Bordertown Armor, your leader, still with a 3-length lead. JP is second, racing third. Adara Spirit. HF Williams Pride is fourth. Corky's Hoss and Man Game up the inside fifth. Off the turn for home and looking some good this afternoon. Bordertown Armor moving away. Bordertown Armor and on for second. HF Williams Pride. A battle for third. JP Adara Spirit. And they're not going to catch Bordertown Armor. He wins. HF Williams Pride second. Then in for third looked like JP, then Adara Spirit, Waterside Apache with a late rush, then it was Corky's Hoss and Man Game, Scorpy, and PJ's Wager. Time for the mile, 2:05. Bringing back to the wire now, your unofficial winner of race 8, it's number 5, Bordertown Armor. A brown gelding 5 by Our Daily Bread out of Armbro Meteor, she by Praise Dignity. Owned by John McGurk, Bob Bonus of Kensington, Prince Edward Island, trained by Ron Chamberlain. Todd Trites gets the call here this afternoon for Bordertown Armor, who scores his 9th winning trip of the season. Bordertown Armor winning this afternoon, 2:05, and we'll have the winning 50-50 number. Starters for our featured 9th race at the gate. Gate is moving. All set for our field of 7. This cams down, Jill Barrio. Charlie Burke, Gord Hennessy. How's She Cuttin', Steve Mahar. Stony B with Charlie Price. Mr. L, Todd Trites. Christian Avery with Dirk Duncan. Outside to Exeter Exclusive and John Davidson. Here they come. They are off, and Stony B going for the early lead. This cams down and along the rail going for it. Mr. L leaving well out of there. And on the inside, Charlie Burke as they race into the first turn. And your leaders, this cams down on the outside. Stony B is racing second. Racing third, in along the rail is Charlie Burke. Mr. L getting away fourth. Then back in fifth, that's How's She Cuttin'. Racing in sixth, Christian Avery. And seventh, trailing the favorite Exeter Exclusive to the opening quarter. And your leader, Stony B, at that marker in 29 3. He leads a length and a half. Racing second now, this cams down. Charlie Burke is racing third. Mr. L looks at it from fourth and racing fifth. In along the rail, How's She Cuttin' on the outside. There goes Christian Avery from 6, and your trailer Exeter Exclusive. He is at moving to the opening half, and up front cutting it out, Stony B, he leads. Racing in second, this cams down. Third in the outside, Mr. L. Charlie Burke locked in, Christian Avery outside the half, 101 3. Then Exeter Exclusive in your trailer now. Shuffle back is How's She Cuttin', and your leader is Stony B, still on top. On the outside, Mr. L hitting hard second. Racing third in along the rail, this cams down. Outside, Christian Avery going on from fourth, and Exeter Exclusive looks to make his mark from fifth. Then racing sixth is Charlie Burke, and trailing but going is How's She Cuttin'. Look at that, Exeter Exclusive quickly grabs the top now. 3/4. 1:33 1. Exeter Exclusive on top. Fighting hard though on the inside is Mr. L. Christian Avery has third. How's She Cuttin'? On the outside fourth. Off the turn for home, it's Exeter Exclusive moving away. Exeter Exclusive, Mr. L. A battle on for third. How's She Cuttin' coming on. In deep stretch, they're not going to beat. Exeter Exclusive, he wins. Mr. L for second. How's She Cuttin' third. Charlie Burke fourth. Then it was Christian Avery. This cams down. And Stony B. The time for the mile, 2:03 3. And back to the wire now. Your unofficial winner of race 9, it's number 7, Exeter Exclusive. He takes our top class for the second straight week. A Bay Gelding, 6 by Meadow Romar out of Action Chandler. She by Royce. Owned by Kermit Allen, Sedgwick, Maine. Trained and driven by John Davidson. Exeter Exclusive picks up win 13 of the year. He wins this afternoon 2:03 3/5. John Davidson, an Exeter exclusive. They take race 9, our feature, in 2:03 and 3. Starters for the 10th race at the gate. Gate is moving. From the inside, we have cover up our A, Bill Nicholson Sr., Deanie First, Lonnie Stokes, Seawin Calvero, Gord Hennessy. In the middle, Good Dear Good, Todd Trites, Aaron M. Down, Dirk Duncan. From the outside, Cocan Dream, Charlie Price, Speedy Earless, Joe Barrio, and P.R. MacGyver, Steve Mahar. A field of 8, race 10. Here they come. They're off and pacing Deanie First, going for the early lead. Up on the outside is Good Dear Good. Cocan Dream is a 3-wide third. Settling in fourth as they hit the first turn is Seawin Calvero. And off stride is Deanie First. Deanie First off stride. And thankfully everybody... And that leaves Speedy Earless loose as they go to the opening quarter. And still left on the outside, going for the top is Cocan Dream, but inside that opening quarter in 31 and 3. Up front, cutting it out, it is now Cocan Dream, Seawin Calvero now racing in second. Third, cover up R.A. Then way back to P.R. MacGyver. Off stride still is Aaron M. Down. Deanie First will not finish, as will Feedy Earless will not finish, as they come through the stretch to the half. And your leader up front, Cocan Dream. Cover up R.A. and Seawin Calvero. That opening half, 103. Keep an eye out on the loose horse, gentlemen, please. P.R. MacGyver is back in fourth. It's a 3-horse race now as they race on to the 5/8. And your leader up front, cutting it out now, cover up R.A. on the outside. Cover up R.A. opens up a 1.5 length lead, but Seawin Calvero on the outside, giving chase in second. Then third, Cocan Dream, P.R. MacGyver, and Aaron M. Down. On to the 3/4, and they're past that marker now. Post-time favorite. Cover up R.A., your leader, 1:35 and 2, the 3/4. Cover up R.A., then racing second is Seawin Calvero. Third, Cocan Dream. P.R. MacGyver racing fourth. And back in fifth is Aaron M. Down. And turning around and going the other way now is Feedy Earless as they tip off the turn for home. And it is cover up R.A. Seawin Calvero with a late rush. Down to the wire. They're getting tight. And it may be Seawin Calvero. They were tight, though, at the wire. Then cover up R.A. Cocan Dream gets the show spot. Then coming up to finish fourth will be P.R. MacGyver. Then Aaron M. Down fifth. The others not finishing, Feedy Earless, along with Deanie First and Good Dear Good. Time for the mile. 2:09.
Parading back to the winner's circle now is number 3, Seawin Calvero. He is a bay gelding 5 by Colt 46 out of Charlotte's Doll, she by Knightley Blue Chipped, owned by James Smith, Fredericton, New Brunswick. James Smith trains him. Gordy Hennessy gets the call today. She wins in 2:09. That is her 4th winning trip of the season. She wins tonight in 2:09 once again. Also to mention, Gordy Hennessy gets one step closer to the 1,000 mark as he scores at 997.